Julie, earlier today, the mayor of the city of New York, Michael Bloomberg, the owner of Bloomberg LP, the parent of this network, spoke to reporters today, and he said action on guns needs to be taken now. Let's listen in.
Congress should pass the Fixed Gun Checks Act, which would close the private sale loophole that allows more than 40% of gun sales to go through without a background check. It would require every gun buyer to pass a background check.
And Julie, earlier our colleague Dominic Chu was talking about some of these gun makers, but you have a look at who some of their largest shareholders are.
That's right. As Dom pointed out, and as we've been talking about throughout the day, when you tend to get these waves of gun control sentiment, you tend to actually have gun sales tick up a little bit, and the stocks tend to follow suit. And these are shares that have performed very well over the past several years and have performed very well for their top shareholders. So I took a look at the top holders in Smith & Wesson and in Ruger. In Smith & Wesson, you have sort of a mixture of some of the more traditional mutual fund companies as well as hedge fund companies. Vanguard Group, the huge index fund and mutual fund company, the top shareholder in Smith & Wesson. Renaissance Technologies, Jim Simon's company, the quantitative investor, as well as Acadian. All of them are the top shareholders. Then when it comes to Ruger, you've got the London company, which is based where the name would indicate, NFJ, which is owned by Allianz. And once again, Vanguard is on the list, and also BlackRock is a holder of Smith & Wesson. So when you look at these top holders, the bottom line is, especially when you're talking about a Vanguard, is that you and I, many other people, may have these gun makers in our 401k. So when we talk about the money that is being used in order to block or limit some of the gun control, there's also the money that's being used to invest in these companies. Just something to think about as we talk about this debate.